What is going on, my dudes? Tystra here, back again with another Genshin Impact video. If you guys like the content, please make sure to hit that like and subscribe button down below. Don't forget to hit the notification bell, and as always, comment about what you thought about today's video. Now, today, we are going to be talking about the Perilous Trail event that happened alongside version 2.7, and we actually got a little bit of a taste of during the Archon quest for version 2.7. And the reason why we're talking about it is because I think this event is a step in the right direction. And here is why. First off, let's go ahead and get into it. We got this event where basically you could choose 4 different areas and you have 3 different, difficulties. So you have your default animosity, you have the stern antagonism, which is a weird way to say it, and then apex hostility. Now, obviously, if you want to maximize the amount of rewards you're going to get and get the event missions done, you're going to want to do the hardest difficulty. And so each one of these has, a certain type of, thing going on. You got 3 rounds for these first 3, and then this one is actually 6 rounds, with each 2 rounds, or full rounds, which has a sub round of 3 in each section. So with the 6, you're actually going to be doing 2 full rounds, which is actually 6 mini rounds of Dire Cliff Court. You're going to do the 6 mini rounds of Kaleidoscope Cage, and you're going to do the 6 mini rounds of Insurgent Twilight. Now, this one is a little bit difficult just because you have to constantly switch your teams and stuff, but that's kind of the goal. With Dire Cliff Court, to switch teams, basically, you use a set of teams in the first 3 sub structure, and then basically what ends up happening is that they tell you, okay, you can't use those characters anymore except for 1, and you carry that carry that character to the next set of rounds, and then you do the same thing again where 3 characters you're not allowed to use, but you could carry you could carry 1 of the 4 that you used. With Kaleidoscope Cage, the difference is that you use your team, and I believe so each team, 1 combat round is completed. 2 random characters will be unable to be used in combat, while all other members can actually be used. So if you take 4, 2 go away. So make sure that none of your characters die, because if they do die during this event in this round, it doesn't matter. So if you lose 1, you're down to 3. They're still going to take away 2, which leaves you with 1 character. Now, Insurgent Twilight is each time 1 combat round is completed, all party members will have to recuperate for 1 turn. So you don't get to keep any of your party members and you don't get to use them again until the 3rd sub round or whatever exactly it is. Because again, you're going through the 3 sub rounds, so it's 3 sub rounds per round. So 1-1, 1-2, 1-3, 2-1, 2-2, 2-3, 3-1, 3-2, 3-3. So just to kind of put that in perspective. Now, let's go ahead and dive into this really quick, because this event's actually pretty fun in general. I really, really liked it. So it's going to display your enemies, and these are the enemies that we're going to see in Battle 1, Battle 2, and Battle 3. Now, depending on your difficulty that you go into, you're going to have different enemies. But from what I'm seeing here, okay, so I have Abyss Lecter, which I know that I'm going to want to put Hydro Team on there at the very least. But that's where we're going to go into it. So, for this team, we're going to go with, let's say, where's the... I'm having such a brain fart with this. Where's Ayato? I can't find my Ayato. Nope, there he is. He's right in the first slot. So we're going to go Ayato, Yelan, and then what's really cool is you actually get these trial characters up at the top, and they're not bad. They are actually not that bad. So we're going to go Xingqiu, and just to have a healer, we're going to go Chi-Chi. Now, you also get these little, stratagems. That's what they call them. And you could pick up to 3 stratagems at a time. So you could basically choose like, oh, hey, the active character's charge attack no longer consumes stamina and its damage is increased by 40%. These are a godsend when you're going through this event, especially on the harder difficulties. After the character's normal attack hits, okay, we're going to go with Thunderstruck, because I think that's perfect for Ayato right now. After a character uses Elemental Burst, all party members' Elemental Burst damage will... Yep, we're going to do that. We're not worried about charge attack, so we're going to go with the Elemental skill. So, now that you've got your team set up and everything, you're going to go in. We're going to try and make this quick because this should be pretty easy in general. So you're going to come up to this, and then, of course, it's going to start the event. Now, obviously, we're going to want to clear this as fast as humanly possible. So that's why I chose these characters, because Hydro Shotgun is my favorite team right now. Because Hydro Shotgun just rips through it. But the ultimate goal is to get through these as quick as humanly possible. So we're going to go here. Now, when you get these question mark ones, it'll ask if you want to go and do a harder version of it, which if you do, you get more of this currency. And this currency is used to actually get you some different perks. And we'll kind of show that off here in a bit. But we're going to do hard mode. And of course, it's for the Abyss Lecter. So we're going to go ahead and activate this. There we go. We're gonna charge through this basically. All right. Come on. Do your stupid thing. There we go. And then we're, like I said, we're just trying to get him out of here as quickly as possible. Come on. There we go. All right. So we're done with round 2. So now we go to round 3, which looks like it's just going to be a normal one anyway. So that's perfect for us. But it's these 3. Oh my god. We're going to try and get this done as fast as possible. Your ultimate goal is to try and get past these enemies quickly. Just to kind of get it done. Alright. And boom! Alright. So once you get done with the 3 sub-rounds in general, you're going to come to this, which is going to be the reset for the next round, which is what you're going to need to do anyway. Now, it's going to make you choose a character that you want to keep with you for this one, the Dire Cliff. This is exactly what we were talking about at the beginning of the video. So for me, I'm going to keep Yelan because, you know, Yelan's Yelan. So it's going to give us a new set of enemies, which we have all these guys. So my goal is to kind of counteract that. So first things first, let's make a team. I think the best course of action for this is running a DPS, a really good DPS for that matter. So I'm going to say, let's do Raiden Shogun. And then what we're going to do after that is we're going to actually pull Ye along with us because I'm going to use her kind of as an off-field DPS to work with me. We're going to get Venti because Venti's going to bring everybody in and we don't have too many big enemies. And then, of course, we're going to need some sort of healer. So I am going to say let's bring the Little Mermaid herself. Where is she? There she is, Kokomi. We're going to bring Kokomi. So now we're going to look at our stratagems again. So as you can see, the currency that we have is 300. If you go into your last round, you could actually take one of these for 200, or you could even redraw for 100 on all these if you wanted to. So first off, let's go ahead and see what we want after entering combat, non-active. Yep, let's do that because we want to keep the energy replenishing going. When your party members are using 3 different types, we have Catalyst, we have Catalyst. We have Catalyst, so we have 3. So 3 different weapons. All party members' attack will increase by 60. That's actually really, really good. We don't have to worry about plunging attacks, elemental skill. All right. But if we wanted to, we could have done this and redraw. And this doesn't affect your outside currency either, so don't worry about that. Okay, so we actually got something a little bit better with that. 2 things actually better. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do this because we do have 3 and we're getting a 60% bonus on top of that anyway. So we're just going to use that. And then, of course, we got the attack speed up, which we're going to need for Raiden Shogun. So let's go ahead and dive in. We're going right back into it. And then, of course, it's going to open the next level. So we're going to go over here. We're going to switch to Venti because we already know that there's going to be a lot of small enemies. We're going to pull back over here. And boom. Then we're going to start working on this. But like I said, your goal is to get the fastest time you possibly can going through this. And of course, my Raiden Shogun hits like poopy. Like I already know. All you guys who are in there making fun of me, I already know that my Raiden Shogun is not the best, and my Venti's not using exactly the best bow, but I'm also not using... I'm not putting the best bow on him because I don't need to. He's there just to make sure that we can get these enemies into a ball of nasty, nasty damage with Yae Miko and Raiden Shogun. So, here we go. We're going to do that. Gonna get these going, and then... boom... Our whole goal right now is to clear these guys as quickly as possible without having to worry about healing. Here we go. Alright, so let's get back a little bit and fire. We're going to be pulling them. And because Raiden Shogun has so much energy recharge, I don't have to worry. I'll be getting my thing back anyway. See, there we go. Alright, so we're going to go into the next round here. And we are seeing a little bit of health detriment, so we're going to go hard mode either way. But I'm going to go ahead and activate that for Kokomi. Get this going. There we go. We got this. And then we're going to try and kill these guys as quickly as possible. Come on. Yeah, my damage for Raiden Shogun is terrible. I need to actually rework her whole kit, to be honest. Oh, she's about to die. See? Yeah, exactly. You don't want to lose your characters like that. So, now we're stuck. So we're going to try and use Kokomi as DPS. Which my Kokomi is kind of built for DPS because I wanted to try something different. Come on, just die already. And then you're going to go and you're going to go into the last one, which we already knew was going to happen. So we're going to take Venti alongside with us. And all we have left is the bigger rounds, which are going to be a little bit difficult. But we're not going to continue onward because this video is going on a little bit longer than I wanted. But ultimately, what you're wanting to do is after you get that and after you get your currency, you're going to check your missions and all your kind of event goodies from there. So you're going to get goodies for completing the 2.7 quest line as well, which I definitely recommend that you do. The Archon quest is so freaking good. And then, of course, when you go to your realms right here, you're going to have a set of 5 missions for the first 3, and then the last one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 missions. Now, granted, you don't have to do every single mission out there, but understand, too, that getting all this stuff is actually really, really beneficial, including these, because as I've noticed, the Mystic Enhancement Ores are a lot harder to come by, but it's worth it to get everything. And then, of course, as you're going through, you're going to be getting the bow, which is the Fading Twilight, which I highly recommend you all do. It's actually a really, really good free-to-play bow. And then, of course, you're getting these glowing gems, which is actually used for the Fading Twilight. So definitely worth your time and effort to get that all done. So, but that's going to be it for me today when it comes to that. Now, ultimately, what I want to say about this event is that I think it's a step in the right direction. The difficulty is pretty good. It's not too hard, but it's not too easy. And it challenges you to really look at your characters and focus on what teams you should be using. And definitely with the addition of Yelan, like, it's a perfect time to really look at your team comps and focus on what you need to do. This event is going on 11 more days, or actually 12 more days from the release of this video, I think. Either 12 or 11. So when this video releases, there's still a little bit of time. So I definitely recommend that you get this event done as soon as possible. Now, if you guys are new to the channel, please like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to entertain you. We will be back again with another Genshin Impact video later on in the week. And as always, guys, thank you so much. I love y'all, and we will catch you guys in the next video. Take care and be safe.